Welcome to episode number... I
don't know, baby.
I think it's 22. I think we're on episode 22. Welcome to episode 22 of That's Cooked with Steph DeLanda and Mance Warner.
Oh, what we gonna talk about? I don't know. I just looked at the camera.
I don't know, babe. First of all, I'm going to crack one of these. Ooh, that sounded good in the headphones. What am I drinking today? I'm drinking
lime.
An Aldi seltzer. Ready?
She's got lime and mango. You spilled it.
Delicious. All right, guys. We had a break. We came back. And then I died. I really did. I've been sick as a motherfucking dog. Sick as a dog. So, we are back right now. Okay? What did we do? I don't know. Do you remember what we did the week before the Dominican? I don't.
I'm not too sure. I got look at a calendar.
I don't know. But what I do know is we went on our first proper vacay together.
We've been to Australia before though. Twice.
Yeah, but that's family and work. This was me and you going to a holiday destination to do nothing other than vacay.
So you made a vacation where we don't got to do shit. Actual vacation.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah. It was the first one.
Thank you. Welcome.
I've learned today. I'm real tired on this episode, so I'm just going to recap everything she says. Boom, boom.
Would you like one of my Adderalls?
No, I don't do drugs.
I took one of those 5 milligram ones just before because I was I'm going to crash.
I'm going to let her talk a whole bunch then.
No, I don't know if it's hit me yet. So, yeah, we went to the Dominican Republic for a week. I actually don't even know why I chose that place. I feel like I don't even know. I think I've just wanted to go to the Caribbean. You guys say the Caribbean. I've just wanted to go to the Caribbean for so long. And I've lived in Florida for over 3 years. And it's so close to Florida. I didn't realize. It's what was it, a 2-hour flight? Just over 2 hours?
If that. It was they said, so they told us the flight was going to be 2:15, 2:30. But I think it was an hour 45, hour 50. It didn't take long at all.
Whatever it was quicker to fly to the Dominican than it is to fly to a shithole like New York. Or Philly. Yeah, or Ohio. So I'm this. Hold on, I'm fucking with something. This was incredible. It was so easy, so cheap. We got Frontier flights that were $200 direct. And we stayed at an all-inclusive resort, so everything was included. We didn't really know when we got there what would be involved. We didn't know if alcohol was covered. We didn't know, because I tried to find a bunch of info online, and I couldn't find if the alcohol was included in the package or not. And for me, it's not really a big deal because I don't drink. But I know for you, I was I just want to know, what the basis is. Anyway.
Let's be honest, though. I never know what's going on. So I showed up and didn't know if it was included or what it was not included or whatever it was. So I didn't really give a shit either way because I figured if we get there, we may just have to pay an extra $100 or something to get it included.
Yeah, I just didn't know. But then we got there and it was, and I was oh my God, what a nice surprise.
I had heat with the pool guy that made the alcohol drinks, though.
Yeah. Why?
Because he was always trying to fuck on me.
How was he trying to fuck on you?
He was real nice to everybody else that came up there. I'd be waiting in line, it'd be 3 people, and he was just a prick to me every time. He'd tell me they didn't have something, or we ain't got this or that. But this Steph always says, well, she may be right. I like stirring the pot, so sometimes I just make up a scenario. I say that word right?
Yeah.
I make up a situation where I got heat with someone just to, even if we're on vacation, I'm a heel, I need a baby face. So I found one.
Who's the baby face?
The pool guy, the drink maker.
Oh, well, yeah, look, I mean, I think you really fabricated that because I don't think that was reality at all. But that's fine. No, look, did you have fun?
Yeah, it was amazing.
What did we
did nothing the whole time. It was great.
We ate and drank.
Made sweet love, ate food, sat in the sun. Look at me, I'm still tan. I ain't gonna lose my tan now.
Incredible.
This is all natural.
You look so tanned. We chilled the fuck out for a whole week, and it was like I read 2 books. That's insane.
You read one whole book in one day.
Yeah, and I can't even read really, so like that was incredible.
I sat by the pool, had my headphones. I listened to Eric Bischoff and who else was it? Well, Kevin Nash, Cornette, all the old school shit. I listened about ghosts and aliens and monsters and ghouls on the other podcast. I didn't know you
listened to those.
Yeah, the Necronomicon guys.
Oh, that's not like ghouls. That's murder. What,
they
talk about ghouls?
They got old episodes. They talk about ghouls, monsters.
What is a ghoul?
Well, like the definition of a ghoul.
Mm-hmm.
It depends where you look. If you look at Scooby-Doo, they went to the ghoul school, but they weren't really ghouls. They were just monsters.
I would have gotten away with it if it wasn't for you meddling kids.
And then if you watch...
I fucking love Scooby-Doo. I know I put it... Oh, my God. I didn't even show you.
It's kicking in. The medicine. Go ahead, baby.
I didn't even show you. Oh, my God. I bought Scooby-Doo shoes.
Where?
Online. They haven't arrived yet.
So that means I'm going to be picking up all the boxes and carrying them up here. I bought figures.
All right. Let's break this one down. Let the record show Mance is going to pretend like he picks up and carries up all the boxes. So here's a little story time. Mance used to have a recliner. Mance used to love his recliner in his old house. Loved it. Absolutely loved it. Used it all day, every day. And I thought, you know what I can do to make Mance feel more at home, because he moved into my apartment and now we've got this beautiful apartment.
It's our apartment.
I was speaking.
Go ahead, I'm listening.
Now we've got this beautiful apartment together. It's our apartment. But what can I do to make it feel a bit more at home? I know. I'll surprise Mance. And I will buy a recliner. So I purchased one recliner online from Home Depot. I'll admit, I did buy a cheap version. I was not going to spend $1,000. I bought a cheap recliner. And then literally like the next day, one of my friends listed on Facebook Marketplace a brand new Lazy Boy, which is like the expensive motherfuckers. Brand new, never been used because the relative they bought it for died, which is like horrendous, but
R.I.P.
R.I.P. Brand new for $300, and they retail at like over $1,000. And I was like, well, shit, do I get the fancy one or do I just stick with my like bullshit one? Anyway, we went and got the fancy one. So we have got the beautiful fancy pants Lazy Boy, which I think I've seen Mance sit in a total of 2 times in the last 3 months.
That's bullshit.
Mm-hmm. It's not. When do you use the recliner? I would love to know.
When you're gone, I sit in it.
Which is never. You're like never here when I'm not here.
Okay, here's the deal. The cat.
Blame Dallas. There you go. I knew.
I didn't blame Dallas. I'm saying when I'm not in it, or if you're not sitting in it. I was sitting in it a night ago or 2 nights ago when I was watching that TV show.
What TV show?
Oh, it was wrestling, I think. You weren't in here. She didn't want to watch
I saw you on the Blink camera, and you were sitting on the couch. So,
see, guys, she's got cameras set up, rigged up around the house, and she's watching me like I'm a prisoner.
No,
I'd be walking around the house naked.
They're pet cams, which sometimes I forget.
That's what she says.
Yeah, you're my little pet. Sometimes I forget to turn them off when we are home from the road. But look, anyways, I bought this recliner that Mance barely uses, but that's fine because I use it and Dallas uses it, and that's
I'm not going to move. Guys, I'm going to be honest with you. Let me break it down. If I come home and I sit down on a couch, which she tried to get rid of, I love this couch, and I appreciate you got me the chair, and it's very comfortable, and I love it, and you love it, and the cats love it too. This is my point. Dallas is always laying in it, and she looks so cute, and she got her little paws up, and I open the curtains, the blinds, the sun's on her, she's laying on her back with her belly out.
Hold on.
And here's Dallas. And so, baby, you're telling me you want me to move this beautiful little cat out of his chair.
Her little feet.
While she's out cold. Now, picture her out cold with her paws up, her belly out, and the sun shining on her. She's basking in the light. And you want me to move the cat?
No, I don't. And that's why I don't hold it against you. Anyways, moral of the story is I had the cheap, shitty one for a while sitting in our package room. Lord knows I forgot to return it in the return window. Can anyone else relate to that? So I listed it on Facebook Marketplace. It had been up there for about a month. I'd had a couple of people interested, but then they would fall through. And I had a lady message me yesterday afternoon saying, hey, is this available? And I'm like, I've fucking played this game before. I was like, it is. And you know what? If you come and pick it up today, I will sell it for $150. If you come today and get this motherfucker out of our package room, you can have it, because you're not meant to leave packages in there for like weeks, and it's gigantic. So
it's been there for 2 months, and I just realized something. This story is gonna bury me. This is what you were doing earlier, and I zoned out for a second because I ain't slept enough and my body hurts and everything. But you're gonna bury me in this story, ain't you?
I haven't finished.
I know where it's going though. Go ahead.
Am I telling a lie?
No, it's all true.
Exactly.
Go ahead.
Anyways, so Mance, who's very underslept and sore, who spent the whole day yesterday getting cooked for and getting his elbow iced by me, and I even put him to bed for a little nap. After about 3 hours of his nap, he woke up, and I was like, you should probably get out of bed because you're not going to go back to sleep. Anyways, I went into the bedroom and I said, hey, babe, I have someone coming to pick up an item that I sold on Marketplace, and I would love for you to come with me so I don't get murdered. Any women listening to this can understand and also sympathize.
One time I
haven't finished.
Go ahead.
And you know what? We can talk about we'll talk about the other one, because it's not fair to mention this without the other side of the story. I wake him up and I go, well, you were in bed texting. And I go, look,
no, I wasn't texting.
Strike Force.
I was playing my little game on my phone.
Little game on his phone.
I'm not super old, but I got the routine of a 70-year-old man. I wake up, I like cooking a breakfast. Mm-hmm. Or you cooking sometimes.
We take turns.
I like doing the dishes.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like an old man. I like doing the dishes. I like having coffee. I got the same routine every day. And then I got one game. I don't really play any video games.
No.
I got one game on my phone where I check in twice a day. And it's got a limit. So you just check in and hit the buttons and boom. I'm an old man at heart.
And that's okay. Anyways, babe, can you please come with me? And the first thing out of your mouth is, I'm not lifting anything.
I didn't say it like that.
I'm not moving anything.
I said, I can't.
And I said, okay.
Lift nothing.
I said, okay, babe, that's fine. I'll do it, and the person going to pick it up can do it. It's not that heavy. It'll be fine. And then he goes, okay, getting dressed. Puts his clothes on, and we waddle down, get in the car, go to the package room with these people. And then he initially stays in the car, and I went to the package room, and I literally remember fobbing opening the door, and I said it under my breath, this motherfucker's going to stay in the car the whole time. And then you must have had a change of heart because you got out.
I got out slow because I'm beaten up.
And then it was a couple, a man and a woman and their child. And I showed them into the room where the recliner was. And me, this man, and his wife carried the recliner into the car. We lifted into the car, and Mance just watched us do it.
Hold on. I'll let you keep going.
He's got a sore elbow.
I'll let you keep going. But when you're done, I'm going to tell the exact story. Because I didn't know today was going to be, we're going to do an episode. Let's bury Mance for 25 minutes.
It's not bury, and we've actually only been recording for 15
I know I'm doing a bit, but go ahead. And then I'm going to tell my side of it.
Well, that's the story, is Mance just watched us lift the recliner into the car, and it was very funny.
Okay. Now, the truth comes out. I can't stand by and watch a lie be told about me. Not on a beautiful, is it Tuesday?
I don't know. Yeah.
Not on a beautiful Tuesday like
Oh my God, Sexy Red's on NXT tonight.
Yeah, we'll watch it.
I can't. It'll make me want to fucking die. Anyways, go on.
Okay. I'm going to start from the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I was on the road.
Mm-hmm.
Doing what I do, better than anyone else. Taking an ass whooping. GC Dub. 2 shows. Right? It was 2. Did I do 3 shows?
2.
Okay, either way. Over the weekend, I was hitting the arm with a chair. Because I'm not going to get hit in the head with a chair. Because somebody I know is going to get mad at me about that.
Fuck yeah, I am.
But anyways, I'm just joking. Hey, I got to tell my side. So my elbow gets hit and it swells up instantly. Boom, swollen. Huge. Filled with liquid. It happens. It's happened before. And I know what I'm going to have to do. I'm going to have to take a syringe. I'm going to have to draw out the blood. But it's not just blood. It's some sort of weird, it's mucus. It's blood. Mucus shouldn't be in there, but there's something in there. I'm going to have to draw it out and then squirt it into the sink.
Yuck.
Because I have bone spurs in there.
Oh my God, stop.
Anyways, so I get hit in the arm. Boom. Big old catastrophe. I'm in pain.
Catastrophe?
In the same contest. You can look it up on the internet. I didn't want to get in this. I didn't want to talk about this.
It's okay. Talk about it.
But she was saying that I was being a baby and didn't want to help.
I didn't say you were being a baby, but if that's how you feel and if the shoe fits, then I'm not going to correct you.
Well, I'm just telling my side of the story.
Go on, babe.
The truth.
Mm-hmm.
The truth, as some would say.
Sure.
The ones that know, they know. So anyways, I got the elbow issue. In the same contest, a chair, the end of a chair is put in front of my package, in front of my boys, in front of
your cock and balls,
my cock and balls, in front of my twig and berries, in front of my nut sack and my wiener. And at the end of the chair, it gets hit with another chair. Right? It was for real. I saw people tweeting about it being like, oh, this is dumb. You get hit in the balls and you jump around like this. That was for real. I looked at the ref and I said, my balls, my balls. And I got backstage. You know what I did as soon as it was done? I run backstage. I made sure the locker room was pretty much where I was at. There's no one around. And I went up to a referee and I said, there's people in the bathroom. I'm going to jump behind this area where there's no one around. And I got to check out something. And the ref knew at that moment my bits were hurt. My balls were hurt. And then I looked. Swollen. The right one. Swollen. It looked like someone took sandpaper and rubbed on my sackaroo. And then I had to be at the airport at 3 in the morning. Got home at 7.
No, got to the airport at 7.
The story is continuing.
Yeah, but you said got home.
Well, I got to the airport at 7. And Steph, my wife, my beautiful wife, said she's going to pick me up. But she was very tired. And I knew this. And I told her I'll get an Uber. So she could sleep in. So the story that's been painted about me being a injured, mean, don't want to help anyone, it's all lies. So there I am.
What does me being tired got to do with anything?
Well, I was saying that you were very tired, and I said, you just stay home.
I picked you up from the airport. Are you
going
to leave that?
I ain't got to that part yet. I'm building myself up here to defend my honor since you said I didn't want to help with anything.
Sure, go
on. So there I am with my swollen testicle.
All right, let's not yell into the microphone. I have it in my eardrums, and I can tell when it's too loud.
But they're listening to this in traffic on the interstate.
Yeah, but when you're too close and too loud, it fucks it up. Go on.
May I?
Yes.
So there I am with my swollen testicle, my swollen elbow, and I've put myself through all this pain to provide for my wife and my 4 cats. And I get home. Well, I didn't even get home. I got to the airport. They lost my bag. So from 7 a.m. until 10, I laid on the floor as spirit.
10, it was 9.
No, it wasn't.
9:30.
You showed up at 10:30 to get me. Because she was tired, and I said, baby, just sleep in. I'll stay here with my swollen testicle, my swollen elbow.
No, I didn't. See, now you're just fabricating. I didn't know that you were still there. I thought, you know what, honestly, I thought you landed, which you've done this before, got food at the airport and fucked around and then eventually got an Uber.
What do you mean by fucking around at the airport?
Like, the second...
Took a shit.
Yeah, that's what I mean. The second a person lands, usually...
And everybody knows when I take a shit, I take my shirt, my shorts off.
Yeah, you... Anyway, go on.
You guys see what I'm doing out there? I'm doing a bit here where I'm really taking my time to build up myself to counteract her saying I was a horrible...
I didn't say horrible.
I'm doing a bit here, baby. Are you getting fired up?
No, continue.
So anyways, the moral of the story is everything she said was a lie. And I was hurt and in pain. And then the guy showed up with his wife and his kid. And no one ever picked the box up because the box is light. And him and my beautiful wife, Stephanie, pushed it. And I held the door open because I can't lift my arm. And that's the truth.
You just kind of like reaffirmed what I said. There wasn't really a change in the story. That's kind of what I said. No? What was different about my version and your version?
My version was all the reasons why I did not do anything.
Okay. Well, I guess I did deserve that because there was a time when I was not home. I think I was at the gym. I don't know where the fuck I was. But I messaged him and was like, hey, someone's coming to pick up a drawer that I sold on Marketplace right now. You need to deal with it.
Yes.
That was crazy, wasn't it?
Yeah, because she told me this. I'm in the middle of doing something, doing work.
You know what? Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. I have a... oh my God, Helen's going to jump. We're
live. They can't see it.
I have to watch Helen jump. Sorry, Helen jumping on the kitchen counter is like the most entertaining thing that goes on in this household. It's just so funny. She gets spooked. All right. I have a habit of... Oh, she did it. I have a habit of not like saying things until it's like right now. Like I'll be like, hey, we need to go do this thing. And you're like, oh, okay, cool, when? And I'm like, 10 minutes ago. And you're like, what the fuck are you talking about? Yeah. I really do, like, there's no forewarning of anything. And I'm trying to work on that, and I'm trying to get better at that.
What are we doing, a therapy episode on the podcast?
Okay, you go.
With what?
I'm just... What? I'm just saying something about myself.
What? Yeah.
Last time I checked, it's called That's Cooked with Steph DeLanda. Well, I paid for the trademark. I can say whatever the fuck I want.
No, go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
I don't got nothing to say. I wanted to get on here and talk about Planet of the Apes.
Talk about Planet of the Apes.
No, because it'll be a 5-part episode.
Well, we've got to fill in 2 episodes, so talk about Planet of the Apes.
I want to. It's going to be my own spin-off show. It's going to be Nancy and Rocket and Caesar and Spaghetti and Helen are going to be on it.
Can you get her and show her, present her, please? Oh my God, guys. Is this Helen's first time on the pod? Hold on. Helen.
Helen, say something.
Helen,
you want a treat?
Helen just made her That's Cooked debut. Did you guys get that? Straight into the microphone. Helen Warner DeLanda. That's Cooked. Yeah, we watched Rise. Was it Rise of the Planet of the Apes?
No, we got to go back because you were in the middle of saying something.
What was I saying?
You were talking about how... You were talking about how you just do stuff last second or something.
Yeah, I finished my thought and then you roasted me and asked if this is a therapy session. So now I'm talking about what I thought you would like to talk about, which is Planet of the Apes. So
we got to do that later.
What do you mean later?
Because if we talk about it, then people are going to give me spoilers. And I got part 2 to watch because I ain't seen it before. Then we got to watch part 3. And then we got to go to the movies to see the new one. And I can't be bothered with seeing any spoilers. Someone's going to tag me in something. And it's going to be a GIF or a GIF, something. I don't want to see no spoilers.
Do you say GIF or GIF?
I say it different every time because I don't know which one's correct.
I think it's GIF, and I think anyone that says GIF sounds like a fucking idiot. Like, I don't care if it's actually GIF. If you say GIF, you sound like a fucking idiot.
Well, I say it like that sometimes.
Exactly. Well, how are you feeling right now?
Well, my elbow's swollen. My testicle's not swollen anymore.
Does it work?
You know it works. I got home Monday. Come on. Don't lie to the people out there. She's out here trying to say I'm mean and don't want to help anyone. I'll be honest with you. When we sell something, I don't know who any of these people are. I'm not quartering myself in a room with someone I don't know. She just goes right in. So I'm watching from the window.
You get so grouchy the second I'm selling something. Every time he goes, I'm not fucking picking it up. I won't be lifting anything.
I ain't gonna do no more of these with you burying me like this.
I sold a couch to teenage boys and I was like, don't worry guys, I got this, and carried the fucking couch out.
I don't talk to you like that.
No, but you, oh my God, Helen's looking at what you bought from Walmart. God, she's incredible.
People are gonna hear this and go, Mance is a piece of shit. Look at how he talked to her on there.
No, but you do say, I'm not lifting anything. Do you not?
Okay.
Do you not? You do.
I 100% say that. Can I say why though? I know. Well, I'm honest on here. People out there go agree with me on this. Mm-hmm. Okay. If we're selling an item for a home or a garden or whatever, we're selling you an item and you coming to get it. You have bought the item. It ain't my job or her job to then load this sumbitch up in your car. And especially we're pro wrestlers. I've been paying every single weekend. And if we're home on like a Sunday and then some high school kids roll up wanting to buy a couch, motherfucker, welcome to the real world. You three boys don't go no gym because you choose to play video games. You three got to figure this shit out. And then Steph just scoops it over her head and runs down the stairs with it. I'm sitting there, I ain't even got to move a muscle. She's gone.
I just struggle watching people struggle with things.
Not me. I love it.
No, it just bothers me. I'm like, I'll fucking do it then.
That's different. I'm a heel. She's a babyface.
That's a big call.
Well, tell me about here's what happened the last time. She told me last second, hey, there's somebody outside right now. So I ran down there, looking. I don't know who it is. I don't have this app with, I don't know who this person is. So I'm running around, and his truck pulls up, and we could not communicate. Me and
they didn't speak English, did they?
They didn't speak any English at all. So there was I couldn't communicate. And I was trying to figure out everything, any way that I could communicate. I'm wearing sandals, and they want their shit that they bought. I don't know what they really bought. What was it?
It was a fucking dresser.
It was a dresser.
It was like a giant heavy dresser.
Yeah, so I just like rolled out of bed or got done from the gym, or I don't know what I was doing, but maybe taking a shit, I don't know. But I got done, and I run downstairs, and then me and this guy can't communicate, and he doesn't even know what he's getting either because it's for his wife. I picked that up quickly. I could look around and tell. I've been that guy, me and her somewhere. I don't even know what we're doing. I'm just there in the car. I don't even know what's going on. I saw the same look in this guy's eyes. He didn't know what was going on. Me and him couldn't communicate. We were just looking at each other. So then I lead him in, and I start thinking of Dateline. I've seen enough of these episodes. They just meet up, and someone stabs you, kills you, boom, you're dead. So I lead him upstairs, comes in, and I'm trying to wiggle this thing around. The dresser was coming out. So then I don't know if it's supposed to come out like that, so I'm trying to cover it up in case maybe we're selling something broken. I don't know.
We might have been, I don't know.
But I was trying to keep the scam going. I don't know what's going on. I don't know anything about this thing. But I get it together, and the guy won't help me. So I'm pushing this dresser down the hallway, and I could tell he probably...
Wait, hold on. We've had a cameo from all four cats now this episode. Denver!
Well, the story is I had to carry this big fucking thing down these stairs for some guy, and then he wanted me to load it in the back of his truck, and I had enough. So I looked at him, and I had the wooden thing that I had it on. What's that called?
Like a dolly?
The dolly.
What do you call it?
A wheelie. But I had it on there, and then his wife starts directing him that me and him need to put it in a better truck. And I looked at both of them, and I said, no. Done. And I walked off and went back in the house. I was pissed.
I didn't know you did that.
Yeah. They bought it. They should have moved it.
Okay, babe. I didn't know you did that. All right. We're at the 30-minute mark. So we're going to wrap this one up. I realized on my podcast, I never promote my own shit. So where can you keep up with me? At Steph Delander on Twitter and Instagram. You can watch me wrestle every week on the TNA Plus app at TNA or GCW Triller TV. You can watch him wrestle every week. GCW Triller TV.
Oh, it's Thriller.
It's Triller.
Triller.
StephDelanderStore.com for my merch. StephDelander.com for my OnlyFans. What else do I do? Whatnot every fucking week.
Me too.
We do a lot of shit, and I'm going to find a better way to promote it. But for now, look me up on socials at Steph Delander, at Mance Warner. Find us, follow us. If you liked this episode, like, comment, and subscribe. Until next time, that's cooked.